Okay, team, let's get into it. Like I said, one of my participants from this morning's session had a really amazing question about giving feedback, and I wanted to share the gold nugget with you now. Now, hey, if we haven't met before, my name is Amanda Rosata, and I am everyone's favorite leadership coach. Why? Because I'm unconventional, uncorporate, and unboring, and I'm here to help you make magic at work and ditch dysfunction just by watching my series of videos on leadership. And hey, if you would like to know more about giving feedback, make sure you drop me a line below, hit me up with the word feedback, and I will make sure that I get you across the leadership feedback blueprint that will make sure that you're ready for any situation when it comes to giving feedback. Now, let me get my screen share cooking over here. So the gentleman that I had on my session this morning, he had said that he felt that he was pretty good at giving feedback. However, his team members weren't acting on it. And you know what? I get it. I hear this a lot. It's not uncommon for people that I'm training, that I'm coaching around leadership to have this challenge. So I asked him, I said, okay, so when it comes to giving feedback, how are you giving the feedback? So he said that he was acknowledging. So this is what he's doing now. So he was acknowledging whatever the task was. So he's saying, so, hey, Amanda, I know that you've been working on that report. And he would then give his feedback. And I say feedback because it was always negative. So he would, this person has, busted their guts to get something done by 5 o'clock on a Friday, for example. And he's saying, hey, thanks for getting that report in. So he's acknowledging that it was done on time. Then he's launching straight into all of the things that need to be changed. And I don't know about you. If I walk into a room or a meeting and someone just hits me with everything that I've done wrong, I'm not going to take any of that on board. Now, logically, yes, people should, in theory, take that negative feedback and run with it. Guess what? We're human and we're not. That is terrible leadership. And we had that conversation. I said, hey, you're not really doing the right thing by your team members right now. And that's okay because we can change it, right? We've always got the opportunity to learn and the opportunity to grow. So here is how I gave him 2 plans of attack, okay, when it comes to giving his team feedback. Now, I have a preference. I have one that I prefer over the other. So the first one is pretty standard, and most of you may have even heard this before. So it's situation, impact. And some of you may have even heard this one before. It is all around the feedback sandwich. I always spell sandwich wrong. Look at me. I'm human too. I'm amazing. There we go. The feedback sandwich. So how does the feedback sandwich look? So 1, great job. So what did they do well? Hey, Amanda, that report was amazing. I love the way you formatted it and all of the data that you included. That was spot on. The second piece is the thing that you need them to change, or as I like to call it, their opportunity. So that you can do an even better job next time or get a better outcome next time, you can include data around last year as a comparison. So it's their opportunity. The more that you give feedback to your team with positive language, the better off you are. The more receptive people are. As long as you are clear and as long as you are concise around the change or the opportunity, you can't go wrong. I often will have people come back at me when I'm in coaching or training sessions and say, oh, but if I present it as an opportunity, it's too fluffy. They're not going to take it because I haven't sort of given it to them hard. And that's not true at all. As long as you are clear and concise, you're all good, right? So the opportunity, and then just reiterate that they did a great job. So that's why we call it a sandwich, because you've got the bread at the top and the bottom, and then the tasty treats in the middle, which is the opportunity, right? Now, if you are concerned that they haven't understood the change you need them to make, okay, that's cool, because you're going to ask them to repeat back what you asked them to do. So, hey, Amanda, just so I can check we're on the same page, can you just confirm for me what the opportunity is for next time? Cool. Then everyone's on the same page. So you don't ever tell me that you need to be firm and harsh with people when you're giving feedback, because it's just not the case. People respond to good energy. People respond to positivity. Okay. That's the feedback sandwich. Now, the other strategy is a little bit different. This is the second gold nugget. I think it's the bigger nugget. And this is asking for feedback. So let's say, same scenario. It's the same scenario, and someone has given you a report and it's not to your standard. Okay. You're going to ask them, you're going to say, hey, Amanda, look, so this report you've completed this report, it's in, and you might give them a feedback sandwich as well. You might say, hey, great job here. Here's your opportunity to improve. What you're going to do, though, really, really important, is you're going to say, how can I help you? How can I help you to hit the mark next time? And you choose your own language here. It could be, let me just get that down. How can I help you is key. How can I help you to do better next time? How can I help you to hit the gold standard next time? How can I help you to get that little bit better next time? Because remembering, when we ask for feedback, we're being vulnerable. We're accepting that as the leader, we're part of the problem or part of the challenge or part of the opportunity, and we need to be part of the solution. So I encourage you, when it comes to giving feedback, step up to the plate and ask for feedback as well as the leader. How can I help you to be better, more amazing, and get to that next level? It is so incredibly powerful to ask for feedback as a leader. And I just had to share that because we had this really amazing discussion around the feedback sandwich, getting people to repeat back their understanding of what we want from them, and then asking for feedback. So I had to share that with all of you. So take that information, run with it. And if you'd like to get your hands on the Leaders Feedback Blueprint, remember, hit me up with feedback in the comments below. Have an awesome rest of your day wherever you are on this fine planet of ours. And I will catch you for the next episode of Amanda's Here For You. See you soon.